he calls forth Jesse. He calls forth the sons. And he says, surely I know who's going to be anointed. Surely I know who God's about to choose. So all of a sudden, the sons begin to pass before the prophet. He looks at their stature. He looks at their height. He looks at their strength. He looks at their muscle and their build, and he says, surely God's going to anoint this because it just looks anointed. And God spoke to the prophet and said, I do not go by what appears to be. I go by what is appointed to be. I don't care how it looks. Unless God chose it, it's not anointed. Unless God sanctified it, it's not anointed. Unless God put his hand of approval on it, it's not anointed. Until finally he says, is there anybody that you've left out? And Jesse said, well, I left somebody in the field. The anointing can find you when man has overlooked you. I said the anointing can find you in a prayer closet. The anointing can find you on a 7-day fast. The anointing can find you when nobody's watching you. Why? Because David was faithful in what he was looking over, even when he himself was being overlooked. And the eyes of the Lord looked at the eldest, and the eyes of the Lord looked at the strongest, and the eyes of the Lord said no, because they were physical men, but they were spiritual babies. It does not matter how long you have been in church. It does not matter how established you are. I mean no disrespect, but you can be old in membership, but young in prayer. You can be old in position, but young in spirituality. But God says, give me a David. He's young in the physical, but he's old in the spiritual. That's why God can take a new convert, and within 5 months, God can use him in greater dimensions than somebody who's been in church for 5 years. Hell is not afraid of who you are. Hell is afraid of who you are becoming. Hell is not afraid of where you are. Hell is afraid of where you're going. I don't want to spend 50 years in the church repeating 1 year's experience over and over and over. I want to increase. I want to stretch. I want to grow. I want to go somewhere. I want to become something.